How can I help you? Is that so? What is it? Not which way? This way? This way? Yeah? Yeah? Hey Millie, what's up? These are the Hound sisters. This here's Millie, the youngest Hound sister. She's a 4-year-old purebred American foxhound that we rescued a couple of months ago, right when coronavirus lockdown started. She's pretty nervous generally, but usually just kind of resolves that by huddling and panting, but she's starting to grow accepting of her new environment. She's a bit of a woofer, but you know, only when she's excited, so it's kind of cute. Hey Millie. She was about 71 pounds when we got her. We're down to around 65 right now. So she's, you know, looking healthier all the time. Has very poor leash manners and isn't trained particularly well. Starting to recognize that new name we gave her. This is the elder Hound sister, Moon. She's 5 years old. We've had her for a little over 3 of those years. She's the first dog that either my wife or I had ever had. We rescued her from the Humane Society. Did a DNA test on this one because we had to know where she got those blue eyes. Came back a quarter Australian Shepherd, a quarter American English Coonhound, and then parts Harrier, Whippet, Beagle, and other. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a full-blooded American Moonhound. She's fairly quiet, doesn't howl, doesn't say much really. She's very polite. Sometimes I liken her to a cat in that she's fairly graceful, she doesn't make a lot of noise, and you know, but also really likes to think she's very independent. She's not. She's trained very well. She was trained pretty well when we got her. She didn't have good leash manners, but we worked on that. But she had a pretty good command of her commands. And she's the only one I can run with until I can train Millie to have much better leash manners. I'm afraid it's going to continue to be like that. She's a pretty princess. A lot of bad things going down in the world, in this country, and even this, not necessarily this neighborhood, but this greater metro area today, but you know what? These little gals don't know anything about that, and they're just happy out here. Moon sees a wasp. I don't know if you ought to go pick in that fight, girl. One pot of gazanias did pretty well. I love these. They only open fully when they're in the most direct sunlight. They're an exclusive. The other pot, not so hot. Rest in peace. We'll never forget the sacrifices you made. This little guy will eventually yield some jalapenos. Chipotle jalapenos. They are incredibly easy to grow. And guess what? Critters don't steal them. The same cannot be said for my tomato plant, which has been plagued with critter misconduct. And there's the raspberry, the only one that I didn't replant this year. It just came back. And this will eventually produce some cucumbers. I sincerely hope that's the case anyway. I ought to water these. So yeah, it's Tuesday, June 2nd, and I'm having a bit of a problem because, you know, when presented with the option of doing basically anything, absolutely anything, my response is basically, nah. I don't feel like it. Hi, Moon. Are you gonna call me out of my laziness? I want to take a run. I want to take both dogs out, but as I've mentioned, only one of them really is well trained enough to run with me, so I'm going to do 2 separate trips. They'll probably both be annoyed by this, but whatever. Okay, I guess it's your turn first. You seem to have already figured out the game a little bit. Okay, I put the one girl away, so Millie, do you want to go for a walk? Millie, do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you? Are you sure? Let's go, Millicent. Well, somebody made that more difficult than it had any right to be. Are you proud of yourself, Millie? You just really wanted to sniff everything and not want to come with me, and now you're hot. There we go. Is that better? You cooling off? Alright, I'm gonna go get Moon for a run. It's hot enough out there. I'm probably not gonna use my shirt just so I don't get completely waterlogged. Don't think this is about me getting a tan, because, you know, what good is a tan gonna do me? I'm still like 300 pounds. Like, I think before I worry about what my skin looks like under here, I should be concerned about the shape of it, because there's really no difference between me being this fat and being pale and me being this fat and being tan. It's a very slight adjustment. Do you want to go for a run? Do you want to go for a run, Moon? Spin, spin, spin. Yeah? You want to go for a run? Oh boy, Moon. That was a killer. It's not even that long. I made it like 1.6 miles in like 18, 19 minutes. I just couldn't. Oh, thank God I invested in Popeyes. Oh God, no wonder I'm dying. It was supposed to be mid-70s and rainy all day.